with another banger, and today, yes, it's finally Madden season, boys. We're gonna be talking about what to do day one of Madden 25 Superstar Mode. Everything you need to be doing the minute you build up this damn game. Let's get into it. Now wait one damn minute. Before you get to the video, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe for us. Doing those three things goes a long way, as we are almost at 20,000 damn subs. Make sure you guys take care of that. Make sure you guys have that noti bell on, because we have a lot of videos coming for y'all boys. So now get straight to the video, boys. So yes, Madden 25 will be playable today. You heard me right, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you do have the deluxe or MVP editions. Yes, if you have both of those versions or either of those versions, you will be able to play Madden 25 today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, we're basically at day one here. I want to go ahead and talk about everything you need to be doing day one. Now, as y'all can see on y'all screen, y'all will see I am on College Football 25. The reason because that is, if you have played this game, if you have brought the game, if you own the game, you need to take advantage of this, and this needs to be something you do before you even load up Madden 25, and that is going to be exporting your player. So as you see on the screen right here, you will see it lets me leave for the NFL on my college player, my road to glory player in this game. So you see, boom, I click this, and boom, you will see Big Risco retire from college football or export to Madden. So y'all probably gonna be wondering, how the hell do you do this? So basically how this works is you need to first get to your junior season. So basically, you can go ahead and like sim, like let's say, you know, you're seeing this early in the day, you want to hurry up and get this done. You're seeing this when Madden drops, you want to hurry up and get this done. The fastest way to get this done is just by simming through their seasons, basically. So you're gonna have a bunch of builds, obviously, and you can only take, you know, one per position. So don't think you can take all your wide receiver builds or all your quarterback builds. You can only take one per position. So I'm just going to show y'all another build I have. So I'll just go ahead and show y'all this build right here, my cornerback build. So as you go through, you know, your season or whatever, basically you can advance the week, and that will simulate that game. So I know a lot of people were asking, how do you sim through the season? If you have a game you have to play, just click advance week, and you're gonna keep doing this week after week. Now, once again, you have to get to your junior season. Once you get to your junior season, which is your third season, you can go ahead and export your players. So boom, you're gonna see I advanced through a game right there. I simmed through a game. And also when you're simming your games, what I will say is make sure you're focusing on your GPA. The reason why I say it is because you don't want to be ineligible, and then it's gonna redshirt you and then hold you back another year. So you want to make sure that your GPA is really good. So when you're doing your sims and you're just, you know, advancing through all these games, make sure you go into your weekly agenda and make sure you touch up your GPA a little bit, just so once again, and whenever you have to take a midterm or a final exam, you don't fail it and you don't, you know, really drop in GPA, because you have to make sure your GPA is good. If your GPA is not good, it's gonna make you ineligible, and if you're ineligible for a certain amount of games, then they will basically make you redshirt, and you won't be where you're supposed to be. So once again, make sure you're going into your weekly agenda and making sure you're doing your GPA, and then once again, advance the week. You'll see right here, you have not completed practice. Do you wish to proceed? You're gonna click yes. It's gonna sim through that game, so you do not have to play the game, you don't have to practice, and then boom, it'll get you right into the next week. This process takes about, I would say, about 30 to 45 minutes. It might take you an hour if you're a little slow with it, but once again, it's not that long of a process, and I'm telling you right now, this is the #1 thing you need to do. And also, a lot of people were asking me, does it matter what overall you are, and does it matter how good you did during your, you know, road to glory? No, it does not matter. You could literally be a 70 overall. You could literally have not played a single snap. It does not matter. As long as you're in your third season, your junior season, you are able to leave and export to Madden. Now, boom, once you get done doing that, huge shout out to QJB. He did get the game early, so he does kind of show the process here. You're gonna have the superstar mode that you obviously will go into once you build up the game, and boom, you will see it in Madden 25. This is what it will look like. You have quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker, and cornerback. And whichever build you went to export, that's what it's gonna show when you click on that build. So if you export your cornerback build, the minute you click on cornerback, boom, it's gonna go ahead and show. You can import, you can create a player, and that's your option. So yes, it will let you now import that player. It says right here, import your player from college football to carry over your awards and get a head start on your ratings and accelerate your progress and more. So yes, it will recognize if you won the Heisman, it will recognize what college you went to, things of that nature. It will keep your height and your weight if you want to keep it. You could obviously still change that. You could change whatever you want about your build or, how your player is. But once again, it will carry that over. Now, I know everyone's gonna be wondering what's the head start you do get for importing your player, and that's going to be you get more creation points. I've talked about this before. Basically, that means you get more stats to a higher potential. So if you do not export or import your player to this game, you only get 15 to start off with. If you import your player, you will get 19 to start off with. So once again, that basically just means you get more things to a higher potential. So everything starts out at 84, and you put these creation points to max it out, and you can get it to a higher potential, 99 max potential. If you want to have more, you basically will have to import your player. So yes, everybody should be taking advantage of this. Everybody should do this. If you have brought or owned Madden College Football 25, you should 100% do this because it's going to start you out better and get you more potential for your players. Now, next up, boys, the second thing y'all need to be doing day one is just deciding what position and what build you want to make. What do you want to be good at? What do you want to play a lot when you playing this first couple of days? You need to know exactly what you want to do. So once again, looking at all the positions, you have quarterback, wide receiver, running back, linebacker, and corner. Bro, do not make a damn quarterback if you know your team needs a wide receiver, or your team's gonna need a cornerback, or you actually want to be a cornerback. Don't just make a quarterback build just to make one. Make sure you know exactly what you want to make, because I'm telling you right now, leveling up in this game is no joke. So you don't want to just make a build or make just something that you really didn't want to make. So make sure you know exactly what build and position you want to go. The build system is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, they have updated heavily. It's been improved heavily. So the build system itself has a lot of stuff going on with it. So make sure you guys really take a look at it and really make sure you know exactly how you want your play style to be and what you want your build to be. I know y'all boys gonna be asking, what build am I going with? Guess what, my boy? You will not be knowing that information until about Tuesday or Wednesday. Now, you can actually know this information right now if you become a YouTube member. Yes, all of my YouTube members know exactly what build I'm making before the game even fucking drops. So yes, I do have my build out there for my YouTube members. If you guys want to become a YouTube member, I have it in the link in the description or in the comment section. You need to know exactly what you're making. Day one, when you build this game, you need to know exactly what you want to do, and that's basically gonna give you a head start so you don't have to remake your build and things of that nature. I want to say you can still change your height and weight. You can obviously still reset your stats, which is something you could not do in college football. So yes, you can still reset your stats and things of that nature, but once again, you don't want to have to go through that. You don't want to have to be restarting your build and things of that nature. You need to be knowing exactly what you want to do right off the bat. Now, next up, the number 3 thing you need to be doing day one of Match 25 Superstar is going to be the combine. Yes, y'all heard me right. Y'all better be taking this shit serious. I don't care if it's gonna take you 100 tries, 1,000 times. For the love of God, make sure you get an A grade on every single combine workout, because you'll get a permanent boost to your physical stats. So if you do really good on the 40 time, if you get an A grade, you'll get a permanent boost to your speed and your excel, +5. You heard me right, +5. So if you start with an 80 speed, you want to have 85 speed to start off basically with your build, and that's a huge advantage. That's a huge upgrade. Keep this in mind, you really only get about 5 speed upgrades when you're upgrading, all the way up to 99. So you really don't get that many speed upgrades. So that's why the combine is so huge, and you need to take advantage of it. You will get +5 to your physical stats, and that's gonna go a long way. Make sure, once again, if you have to retry it 100 times, do that. It's really not even hard to do the combine workouts and do really good at them. So make sure you guys are knocking these out before you hop into any showdown or anything like that, because it'll give you a huge head start. And now, boys, the last and final thing I do want to tell y'all boys for day one of Match 25 Superstar is don't spend all your damn cred and don't spend a lot of money on like gear and stuff like that day one. The reason why I say that is because there's a lot, and I mean a lot of ways to get a bunch of free gear in career mode and just overall in the game. There's a lot of ways to get a bunch of free gear. So what I will say is save your cred. Do not just splurge on your cred, getting a whole bunch of gear, things of that nature in the game. Do not do that day one, because there's gonna be a lot of gear that they drop over, this week, next week. There's gonna be so much stuff that comes out, and there's gonna be so many things to use your cred on. Do not blow all your cred as you get it. Don't just spend it. And it's like I said, especially with real money, don't just buy all the bundles in the store and things of that nature. Kind of wait and see what kind of comes out, and wait to see what you really want to get before, and see what you get for free before you just start splurging on everything, because a lot of people make this mistake, and it ends up costing them. So once again, do not splurge and buy all your stuff with cred and real money day one. Do not do it. So that's it for the video, boys. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be having our first Superstar Showdown gameplay dropping tonight on the channel. So make sure once again you guys are tapped in, have that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.